The Lion King, the Disney classic. Who hasn't seen it? Well, me, since I was 6. I didn't really grow up on the films of the Disney Renaissance, but I did play the Lion King game on the Sega Genesis. I might not have gotten that far, but I tried. So here we are with a whole new Lion King made with photorealistic CGI, and it is quite the controversy. So let's begin with the positives. I mean, you've all heard it by now. This movie looks fantastic. It looks spot on for the real thing. There was not a single moment in the film that I was taken out of the experience due to the CGI. In fact, it's probably the best CGI ever. And the soundtrack, it's great too. It's The Lion King. That's good. The story, also The Lion King. Great. And that's about as much as I can say. It's The Lion King. It's a good story. And those are the positives. You're seeing The Lion King. And The Lion King is a good movie, no matter what medium it's told in. Now, onto the negatives. You've all seen the reviews. You know the flaws of this movie. The characters are flat. The celebrity voice cast is like sprinkling glitter on a rock. They can't do anything a non-celebrity voice cast can do, and in fact, they can probably do less. And they also cost a couple $1 million more. They're the glitter. Pretty, but utterly pointless. The rock in this case are the CGI characters. Stiff, expressionless, boring. I cannot overstate how important facial expressions are in conveying dialogue. Seriously, close your eyes and have a friend try to say a single word while evoking an emotion and try and guess what emotion that is. It is really hard. This blandness is pervasive throughout the film, from the characters to the colors to the environments they're in. It just can't stand up to the original. There were also a couple scenes that stood out to me, and by far the worst one was Mufasa's death. They changed
Scar! Brother, help me!
to
Scar! Help me!
I mean, they cut out the word brother specifically. Why? No idea what warranted that change. This is the only moment in the film where they even try to be remotely different from the source material. And it fails horribly because you're taking the most important, memorable scene in the movie and changing it. That's the one scene you don't want to change. I spent most of this film waiting for a particular memorable scene to happen. And then it happened, and then I moved on to waiting for the next memorable scene, and rinse and repeat, and then the movie ended. Now, was this a terrible movie? No, not at all. It's 99% The Lion King, and The Lion King is a 9 out of 10. Maybe even a 10 out of 10. That at least makes the film a 5 out of 10 at the minimum. I've seen people say that this was the worst movie they've ever seen, which means they've probably only seen 2 movies, The Lion King and The Lion King Remake. The fact that some people think this is some terrible, awful, horrible movie is exactly why you shouldn't listen to people talk about movies on the internet. Wait, was this film even necessary? Here's where I disagree with the majority. I think this film was absolutely helpful in the development of CG movies. It's the first of its kind, and I hope to see even more movies with photorealistic CGI that learn from this one and expand in areas where this one wasn't so good. Disney wouldn't have put so much money into developing this technology if they didn't know they were going to get their money back. And that's why I think Lion King was the perfect choice for them to use. And come on, the movie wasn't even that bad. I mean, it was Jon Favreau's first time and... well, it was his first time with an all CGI cast. I think this can be the start of something great, as long as Disney starts putting their artists to work on creative new worlds and interpretations instead of following the extremely harmful, everything's gotta be realistic philosophy. Thanks for watching.